Hello and welcome back everybody, this is Space Engineers Permadeath Survival. Last time we built this greenhouse food production, I'm just going to call it the greenhouse, and we said we were going to be working on the hab for this, but we've come across a slightly more pressing matter, and that is that this has bottomed out. It's not going any deeper, so we're going to work on extending this. It's going to be a dangerous task, it's a deep fall, but it's got to be done. To start with, we're going to have to turn all of this off and we can then ride it down. We're going to need to bring some materials. Actually, no, we don't need to bring materials. That's got access. Let's just try that now. Right, it stopped moving. It's in a good position. That was pure luck. Okay, so the next thing we need to do is we need to reverse those pistons. Now, once we're down there and we've jumped off, we're not getting back up in a hurry until we actually set this up to ride it back up. Part of my concern is that once we've extended it all the way down, it's not going to expand to exactly this level anymore. So we could have a little bit of an issue on our hands. If I had my little pod, I'd have been able to fly out, but we don't have one. We're not going to be building one right now. We're going to do this the hard way, the Psi Prime way. So yeah, all or nothing, we're just going to jump in and just do this thing. The only time we lose access to the materials here is once we actually detach the drill from the pistons, which we're only going to do once we're sure that it's all locked in and stable and we have everything we need. We hope. That's the theory anyway. Yeah, we're getting a better look now at how the ice seam works. It's quite a chunky piece of ice. It seems to go all the way across that way, but I'm wondering if it goes anyway that way. We're going to need a separate sort of way of getting into that, because we're going to need plenty of this ice at some point. There's more ice down there. There may be another seam further down.
Meteor storm inbound.
Uh-oh. Oh, I forgot to turn those warnings off. We were going to do that to make this a little bit harder. We'll do that next time. They're going to come from this direction. There we go. We're probably going to need magnesium soon, because I think we're going to run out of ammo. In fact, while we're here, let's just check our ammunition. We're okay for now. Okay. I have a feeling that if I just jump straight off there, I am probably going to die. Let us attempt, at the very least, to build onto the side of here. Okay, that gets us a little bit of the way. I think we could probably drop off there. I'm a little nervous about dropping off there. It's like a few blocks. Right, let's see if I can just right. So that handle's getting down. Yeah, that was quite a long fall there, so I don't think that was a good idea. It would have been a good idea to risk, so just going to make this a little bit more rampy. We're going to drop this to the ground shortly anyway, but I need the means to get up to get the materials, so for now I think what we're going to do is put a couple of blocks here with a little ramp there. Yeah, that gets us up and down. Right, so that is where we're going to start with this. We're going to need a landing gear or a mag plate of some sort. I think a couple of mag plates might be quite... No, landing gears are going to be a bit more sturdy, so we'll put a landing gear on there. And I think that's most of what we actually need to be able to lock that off. We are not going to be able to immediately access the... yeah, we're going to have this little problem of once we disconnect that to start extending the pistons, we will not have access immediately to the inventory. So we need to make sure that at no point are we completely cut off from inventory. So we may need to pop like build our ladder onto there actually. So for now we'll just start building our landing gear system here, and then we'll take it from there. So right, so I'm going to do that there. It really does not matter. That's too, yeah, it's a bit too close to the ground there, but that would be the ideal place to put it because it's as close to the ground as we can get without having it sort of tilt sideways or anything. So we're just going to drill out some space under here. Do you fit? No, you don't. Does that do the trick? No, it does not. Do you fit now? Yes. And you're already locked. I'm going to weld you up for... Oof. Helmet. That's so loud. Okay, so that's already locked, so that means that this whole assembly here is going to stay exactly where it is, even when I disconnect that, which is wonderful. Part of the trick of this is going to be only retracting the pistons a bit at a time. We have an antenna on there, so we do have remote control over this, so we might need to use that. But we are absolutely going to need materials for at least, I don't know, maybe three of these. How many do we add? That's 2 pistons deep. If we go another 2 pistons, that's piston top parts as well. I doubt we can put any of these in there. We might need to stick a cargo container on this just to hold the materials for the time being. So I think before we add that, yeah, let's do these again afterwards. We'll add a cargo in there. Okay. Yeah, that's looking good. Right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go piston. I need to make sure that the materials don't get pulled back out of this cargo container and sorted again, so... I've got a better way. I've got a far better way to deal with this. So, 8 piston. Let's put our pistons on here for now. This just makes absolutely sure that the materials that we need are available to us, so put that there like that. Just weld these out because I don't want the materials getting destroyed at any point. That's 3. 1, 2.5. Do we just do 3 for now? I do wonder. So that was quite a long way, and another 2, yeah, there's 3 I think it's going to be fine. Right, so that's where that stands right now. Our gear is definitely still connected. These are the things we need to actually get this finished. And then once they're reconnected, then we need to think about getting out. I think. Luckily the piston part's always at the bottom, so we can weld that just fine. Right, so first thing we need to do is detach that head, which we have to do from... Oh goodness, it's too far. We got to build something up there so we can get a bit higher. Right, so we're going to detach. So that's no longer connected anymore, which is good. And then we can retract this. We should be safe from spiders over here. So that should be absolutely fine. While it's doing that, I'm going to add a new head. Right, so that's one down there. I'm going to take that off and that off. Leave that one on for now so I've got some height. Just for the minute. We have our head there, so let's try and get a piston onto here. Good. There's a head already there, which we're going to need for the moment. It's only the last one we don't want to put the head on, so I think I can get rid of that. Yeah, this is good. Right. Just weld up what I can of that. Start taking this down. Can't really risk losing any materials in this process, so got to be extremely cautious here. Right, so now I need to name that piston 3, so we'll do that here. Yeah. So number 2 can be reversed, or it can be turned back on. See how much space that gains us. I doubt it's going to be enough. Yeah, it's definitely not enough on its own, so we need to do the other one. Piston 1. Let's reverse that slightly. It's probably quite quickly going to go out of range, so I'm going to turn it off right there. Can't access it now, so we're going to be on remote soon, so yeah, that's just about fits. No head though, so we'll add the head shortly. Nice. Okay, so we don't get a head right now, but I can access that to now go into, well, this is piston, so we're just going to call it LD piston 04. Yeah, the naming matches, that's good. Right, piston 1 can be turned back on and off again, just so we can add a head. I don't want to fully disassemble that right now.
Inventory full.
Bet you thought I wouldn't catch that. Yeah, it could have caused us some problems. Yeah, to say the least. Here we go. Right, so that's done now. So now I can use this one again to tell piston 1 to reverse a bit more. Yeah, I've never done this before without a jetpack. Right, let's see at what point I can add this in. This one does not need the head. That's going to go way out of my reach, isn't it? Let's just see how much room we've got. I don't think we can build another a fourth one because we didn't leave the materials for it, but we're probably not going to need it. Yeah, we didn't. Yeah. Okay, we need to just retract that a little bit further. So let's go into the terminal for the main base if I can. It's probably going to be that one. Not available. Not available, not available, not available, not available. Why are you not available? Because my antenna is turned off. Okay. Piston 1. Let's just reverse that again for a little bit. Just bring that down to a buildable level. About there, I think. Just going to hit the reverse so it's not going to go the wrong way. No, more. Definitely more. So, piston 1, you're going to reverse and come back down a little bit more. And now I can see better. We're going to need to keep it on reverse actually, because I need to bring it into that piston there, into that head.
We are under attack. Please send help immediately. Distress gunner received.
Energy low.
Oh, there's something I didn't think about. Suit energy. We have to be quick with this. If we can get these attached, we can then build ourselves seats. So okay, that's good enough there. We can now get rid of that and that. Is that fully welded? Yeah. Which ones of these was damaged, by the way? Because we were getting notifications about damage for a while. Right, that's fine. Okay, let's not get sidetracked. Right, so here I can just extend that slightly. Oh, that's way too fast. Come on. Right, let's see if I can attach. There we go. Right, so we're attached now, so now I can build a seat. So, do I have a seat still on my bar? There we go. Right, so this is now nearly completely compressed rig, which means it can go down another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. So that's 2.5 times the distance that we've gone again. So that's plenty. Well, minus that tiny little bit where it's still extended there, and that tiny bit where it's extended there. Right, that's our energy up. Now what do I need to do? I need to detach. I need to remove the landing gear.
Inventory full.
Without spilling materials everywhere, because we can afford them, but it's messy and it'll do damage to the drill, I think. There we are. Now it's free. Right, so we have to just take this down behind us as we go. Swing it a little bit. There's an extra block there that I do need to try and get rid of. Can I do it from here? That's not the one I want to get rid of. No, I cannot. So I think at this point, Maybe if we just cut it off and just let it fall. That's a little bit of collateral damage I can accept, that's fine. Right, so now we need to retract all... Ooh, they're nearly all retracted. Reverse. Piston. On. And while we're here we need to access this to get to piston 1. Piston number 1. Let's make sure we're in the negative speeds. Come on. I want the highest point of it so I know how far it's going to, like, never go higher than. If that made any sense whatsoever. So now this comes right up to the wall here, so we can actually, we've only got a little bit to go, so we can actually build a little like catwalky thing up there. Catwalky thing. My descriptive powers today are absolutely astounding. Or atrocious, one of those. Right. So we are going to need an anchor block. So we're going to have to put that, like, I think there. It's never going to go any higher than that, we know that much, so that's fine. This rig cannot go higher than this at this point. If we want to make it into an elevator, we're going to need to do a bit more work than this. But we'll figure that out later on. So we are going to want to make it an elevator at some point. I don't really want to be doing this by ladder every single time. Okay. I wonder if we just do them all that way up. No, we'll do them all that way up. Girders. I had girders. Girders. Have I got anything on there? No, right, okay. Thought maybe that. Okay, and then no. Oh, that works. Okay. I need to get up a bit. And then I need to do this. Bang. Can't do the next one yet. We're just going to have to sort of step it up and down a little bit like this. Oh, that might not have been the best idea. Right. 7. Yeah, let's do it so that the floor's always there. That gets us really close to the top already. There we go. Right, and now if we just shimmy onto this bit here and then do another one of those blocks. Lovely. Yeah, that's better. That's safer than just jumping down. Put that there. How close does that get us now? Oh, it's so close. Maybe we could even just do a ramp. Oh, no, shimmy first, yep. Yeah, a ramp works. Why do an additional ladder when you can just do that? Good, perfect. We're going to have to make that some kind of a stairy bit. So close to that. Let's put an additional ramp on the end of there. Let's make it slightly less. Yeah, that will do. Well, that worked out pretty well. It didn't take as long as I thought it would. Yeah, so that gets you to there, which can get you down all the way to the bottom. We're going to leave that little seat on there. You can never have too many little recharge points. And it adds a bit of interest to the base because it's at a different angle. We could even potentially use that to build something that's like not at an angle, you know, like not in line with it or whatever. Things. Right, next, it's not done yet. We've got to add all this to a group, make sure it's included in the setup. So let's go inside for this bit. Okay, let's sit here and do all this because then it's easier to handle. So pistons, so little drill pistons. I hear something creeping around. I think the spiders are back. Right, piston should be LD. Piston 05. And little drill pistons needs to have all of them included. Save, right. Okay. I should have 5 pistons on it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's there it is. 5. The alphabetical thing doesn't seem to want to work. Where's that spider? Definitely hearing spideries. That seems to have locked on something, but it can't get a shot on it, because possibly because of the possibly because of the catwalk. It might be stuck under the catwalk. I could hear it though. Let's get control over a turret. I need to start adding these to the hotbar actually. Do you know what? I'm going to do that. G. Turret. Then I can just very quickly switch between these. There's one missing, but that should give me enough. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. This is where I heard it. Can't see it though. Maybe the one over there will pick it up. 4. Nope. These are in no particular order. Of course they're not. 5, nope. 6. Nope, wrong one. 7. 8. Oh, here we are. I can hear it, but I can't see it. I can't see it anywhere. I wonder if it's underground. Stuck somewhere. Or over on the back of that. Okay, next time we go outside we're going to have to be really, really cautious about that. Because there is definitely a spider here somewhere. And I certainly can't see him. Sounds like it's coming from around there. Ish. Right, okay. Oh, we were setting up the thing. Right, so that's all of those. Now the thing is though, we had timer blocks set up for our what I'm going to have to do is look at these timer blocks, because these are the ones that are set to actually trigger the turret, the pistons going down. So we've only got 2 timer blocks, one for each piston, but I think we only need to do 2 pistons at a time. There's not really any point running all of them in sequence. 2 gives us plenty of time to work with here. So right now it's on pistons 1 and 2, which you can stay at But I'm going to set all of these to no minimum distance, but also no maximum distance right now, because that's how it works. It sets these to just to make sure none of these are moving. Yeah, it basically increases the maximum distance and lets it just move one step at a time. So they're all set to positive with no maximum distance set, so it can't move until it's told to. That's perfect. We're going to leave the timer blocks working those, so now I can go little drill. Yeah, all of you, not you, you, or you. That's perfect. Okay, so save that. Little drill can be on now. Let's check the timers. Everything's working. Let's use one of these. Which one was it? 6? Nope. 1. Oh, there we are. 1 was not the best view. 2 was not the best view. 4 was the best view. Right, we have to remember number 4. Okay, there's a fair bit more wobble here, so I think we need to do piston 3, 4, and 5 show inertia tensor. So yeah, we've reduced the wobble. It still smacks into that at the time. It's fine. So yeah, that's just going to work its way down. When that comes around there, it's going to destroy these blocks. I want to see that, just to see if it does any damage. I want to make sure it definitely comes underneath there. It should. There's no reason for it to hit our little access ladder. I just want to make sure it doesn't see that as like a turnaround command as well. It shouldn't, because the sensor's over there. Should just smoothly go under. Fine. Right, so it's not extended long enough to actually hit the floor just yet, so it'll get to that eventually. Yeah, these will be extending one after the other. Okay, I am completely happy with that. Right, now the question is what on earth is going on with this spider thing? It's not... yeah, I don't think we need to worry about that. Right, so now that we've got that done, these numbers should be kept up quite well. I just got rid of all my food and water from my bar as well, so we're going to go food. That's where it's all kept. Food. Take 10 of those. Take some water as well. Water. Take... do we want to take it from there? Take it from there. 10. Right, it's probably going to top itself up anyway. I think we won't have any ice left, because we may have left some of these hydroponics farm things turned on. Ah, okay. We're going to have to go outside. There's a few things we need to do out here before we start the hab. It's inside that... what? How did that happen? What I'm going to do is I'm going to access that door, I think. Hatch door. It's probably going to be hatch door number 3. Says it's closed. Is it dead? Well, that worked. We decompressed this, but It worked. Right, so what I want to do, I want to actually put like a walkway between these, so I'm going to leave that open for now. We can close actually. Right, so I'm going to take this staircase down and that one. I really want to know how the heck a spider got inside there. We're going to have to check for any breaches or something. Yeah, there we are. Right, so between these, I mean, I know we can walk through here right now, but I don't think it's necessary to be able to. Maybe it is. No, I'm going to say no. We don't necessarily need to be able to walk directly through this bit, not right away. We can build a little subway thing, but we're going to need a passageway block, so let's get all of them up like with that. We need a floor for underneath the passageway. We'll do that with half blocks because I want to keep this as low profile as we can, so that if we do build underneath, we're okay with that. Right, so let's put you there, and you there. Smash in. I've got a plan for that block. Or one of these blocks on this side here, I think. Or there. Maybe there. We'll get around to that. I say I've got a plan, but then I don't really know what I'm doing, so like, yeah. Is it a plan if you don't really know what you're doing? Passway with a light. I need a passway with a window. One. Is that connected? No. It is not. It will be shortly. Right, and then what we can do is we don't really need to worry about the inner airlock part. I think my inventory's going to go before I actually get through that. Right, so that gives us a bit more in space here. Let's check that. Did that go in? No, it didn't. 2, 3. Bang. The middle one can't be a passageway. I'm being silly. We'll just weld up this end one. Yeah, perfect. We're going to take... Bowls. Okay, it's already decompressed now. We're going to use some full blocks in there. We're going to... Yeah, it's just a straight full block, I think it just needs. Yeah. Yeah. Should be fine. That should completely seal, apart from that top one there, which doesn't, so we're kind of boringing our entrance, but it's going to be even better. I'm pretty certain it will be. Yeah, that works. Okay, this will be a different door block, so actually we're going to take you off. Doors take forever. Ooh, okay. Let's also take that off. I just put that on, but I'm going to take it back off. Don't want it. Door, 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 door. Okay, we are going to go with one of these. That way around. Bye. 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 That's much better. See? That is so much better. Right, so we can close you now. We can close you now. Take this one out. Because I don't want that there yet. Right here, I'm going to put... I'm going to have to fairly carefully think about this, so... I think I am going to need... Oh, yeah, we're not going to do like a... I've got it. I know what I'm going to do. Yeah. Oops. That was a mistake. Right. Stairs. 9. Poo. There we are. We can go around here for this. I know I can go through, but I'm kind of sick of decompressing everything. Once this is built, that's not going to be an issue. There we go. Okay, and weld you. Get rid of you. Build our stairs. You're going to get what I'm doing in a minute. I've got like access pods everywhere. Shoop, there we go. And now what I can do is put like some sort of a door thingy on here. I think this is going to have to be like a sliding doory thing. I got that the right way around? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, screw it, you know. This is the smallest one to decompress, so... Yep, you're fine. Close you. It's like a 4-way airlock. Yep, that's the one. Oop. And then that little hole in the ceiling can be fixed with T-junction. Ooh, there's a T-junction. Doesn't help us. Alright, so it's just going to be a straight cross, I think. There we go. So here we have a little walkway that takes us from the main building to the food building, and we can go straight through here if we want to. It's only me, so nobody's going to leave a door open and then have somebody come in on from the outside and mess it all up. But I think that looks quite neat. Is that on the right? Yeah, it is. Okay. I still have no idea how he got in here. That's pressurized, so clearly there's no hole in this space. Right, so what I wanted to do here is put some kind of menu in. LCD, let's have a transparent one. Or do we do a hollow? Oh, let's do a hollow. Hell yeah. Right, which windows can we get close to? None. So we're going to put this towards the outside of here. You can't... Ah, there we are. That's... I found that the way these work is like more like upwards like that or downwards. So if I put it like... Where can I put it? Use that for a sign. I wonder why it needs a motor. Oh, holographic. Yeah, it's going to have moving parts, I suppose. Did I close that door in there? I was just talking about this. No, I didn't. I decompressed it again. Air's free here. It's fine. It's only really for a little extra pressure. Let's rotate that. There we go. Right. Content. Text and images as alignment center. Let's give this a title. So edit text. Let's make that nice and big. It's a bit hard to see it in the daytime, but at night time that's going to be pretty visible. So sorry guys, and we need to have, it's a shame you can't have multiple text sizes, real shame. Right, let's change the offset on here. Right, so that's there, and then we're going to have another one of these LCD thingies, if I can remember where I put it. 9 right next to it. Boop-a-doo-boop-a-doo-boo. Right, so let's take the settings from that, rotate, we'll keep the text kind of smallish, we'll go set it to text and images first, font size, no, one's probably okay, edit text, let's just see, right, so what shall we have on here? So, speed, oh, let's get it right. Speed burger. No, we're going to call it a burger because it's speed, of course. Speed burger. Do you know what? Before I do that, I have to put the word menu in there. Right, speed burger. What else do we have? Gravel, nachos. Okay, so speed burger. Oh, we're going to have a double speed burger as well. We're going to call it a hyper speed burger. Burger. Milkshake. That's a normal one. You can't mess with the old milky shake. What else was there in this list? Spider soup. Thanks for all the suggestions, by the way. These are awesome. Spider soup. And Psy nuggets. Which sounds a bit off, but nah, actually, Psy nuggets are going to be like £1 million because they're my nuggets. You can't have them. I'll come back to this shortly with anything that I could want to add. So these are all the suggestions that came through, you guys. Let's just make sure. Yeah, that looks kind of fine. Again, it's not mega visible in daylight like this, but half the time it's night anyway. So, and you can read it. Right. Okay, so that's that bit. What else did we need to do today? I mean, we still do have a hab to do, but I think we should finish what we started before we start messing around with that. We're a little hasty. Right, so we need to make this kind of restaurant-y, so we're going to need some seating in here. This is all completely pointless, but let's have a look in our decorative blocks. I like these, actually. These are really awesome. We probably want... I think we just use those, mainly. We could have a little bar across the side with that. I'm not going to put a counter. This is self-service, so plus that'll be kind of silly. So, right, let's work out the seating here. So we can't go into that block on the end here, so we can go. Let's get the materials that we need. Do you know what? For the number of inhabitants on this world, me, we're not letting the enemy come. Not unless they're prepared to pay. That's plenty of seats.
Energy critical.
Yeah, I know. Energy's critical. Luckily, I'm not that far from a seat. Let's get our energy back up. Yeah, it's not too bad a view. They got the better views. I wonder if we should put some outdoor seating in. Maybe not. This world's not exactly hospitable. Right, there we go. We now have seating in our little Sci Guys restaurant with our fancy menu. Yeah, we need to start figuring out how to make stuff here. So, like, I figured out that we could actually make our nutrient solution here, and it just needs organic and drinking water packets. So we have plenty of that knocking around here somewhere, so it should automatically start pulling through. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask for like 100. It might be enough. It uses quite a lot of water, so maybe it might be that's going to use 33 water altogether and 16 organics, so that's fine. Now the question is why hasn't it pulled? Oh, it is pulling it. Okay, we need to get the water to there though, so let's have a look for water. Right, so we've got plenty here, so I'm going to take like 10 from that. I'm going to take 10 from that. That's like that's some of it. I'm going to take the other, say, 50 from there just to get things going. Organic stuff, we've got loads of the stuff. Oh, it's pulled the water out. Okay, it's fine. It knows it can find its way there. It can pull the water as it needs it from the system. It should be fine. The hydroponics farm wants to hog some of it. But we're now creating a nutrient solution, which is marvellous. Which means this... Is it turned on? Yes. Should start receiving the nutrient solution it needs. There we are. Poof, we've got loads of it. Check there. There we go. And now we've got our algae soy product coming out the other end. Right, soil tray crop grower needs lots of stuff like potassium and things, so we need to start doing a bit of a hunt for that lot. Does that look upside down to you? So our menu turned itself upside down. Ooh, that's odd. Okay, watch this. That is the correct way up here. Most definitely is the right way up. Right here. I'm not going to change anything. This is going to stay uncut. That is most definitely upside down. So that's the word menu right there. Upside down. So is that one. Okay, very strange. So holographic things flip the wrong way round on the opposite side. Okay, something to get to. Yeah, that's interesting. That could be a bug report there. It might already be there. Right, so let's see if we can add some more names to our menu here. Okay, so I've added some pricing onto these and a few more options here. So you have a nut poodle, which is basically like noodles, but not poodles. They're so rubbish, we're only going to charge a penny for those ones. Sabroid souffle, £4, and carapace crumble, £3.75. So that's our initial menu to start with. We've got space for a couple more items in there, so if anybody wants to send in any suggestions, just leave them in the comments below and we'll get to that. That's our seating area, our menu. We've extended our drills.
Energy low.
And I'm low on energy. So we've extended our drills quite far. It's stopped right now because our cargo must be near enough full. That's an automatic thing. We've given ourselves a little catwalk between here and here so we can do it without having to go outside, because that cheeky ass spider that caused us a bit of bother there. We still need to figure out how he got inside there. I think it was just a spawn bug or something. Bit weird. Never mind. Right, so in other news, there's a way of a channel update. 7 Days to Die. We're not going to be doing that on this channel anymore because it wasn't performing particularly well, but it's not surprising because most of you are Space Engineers fans. So I am planning something for the future for that. We're hopefully not going to make that go away completely. It may take the form of an alternate channel. So we'll let you know a bit more of that when I know more about that. Next time we'll be doing our hab for sure. We're definitely going to do that. And if we have the time, we're going to continue to look for silver so we can get our survival kit back, because right now death is permanent.